Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off. Hey, Bucks here. So, new AKAs and a Halloween surprise. So, we're going to go ahead and go to the block first. I think we're going to talk about AKAs. Nothing really too outrageous or outstanding for the AKA promo. The cards there are, they were revealed last night. They're nothing too special. They're just like cool names, right? Like Shady McCoy is a running back. I like my guys thick to fall forward and stuff. Even though I do throw the ball a lot, I'm really looking at buyers. But the Shady right now, 8, definitely should go down in price from his current one. Nice card out, right? Really, really neat card art for him. 92 speed, 92 break tackle, 93 change of direction. Carrying a little bit low, but I haven't seen a ton of fumbles out of running backs this year. It has happened to me once or twice with the old knockout and stuff, right? When people are really spamming R1 and whatnot. But Shady, spin move, juke move, both over 90. So those are like tier A's. Obviously, these things change depending on like body type. So like players don't have the same jukes and spins because they're different heights and weights, and that does play into effect in it. It's been that way for a couple years here. So, anyways, it'll be worth testing for that stuff alone. Catching 72 spec catch. What's his 80 catch in traffic? What's his short route running? 87. So I kind of want that over 90. Until you get to that level, you're not that like glitchy, if we recall, based off last year's. Obviously, you can put short and elite on them to get those boosts anyways. But I kind of want him naturally beating coverage versus having to pay for it. So Shady looks pretty good, I think, with the 94 agility, 93 change of direction, along with decent speed right there. The abilities on him were okay, too. I also want to go ahead and show off a defensive end we got. Now, for those that have watched me maybe play either on GutFox 2 or on stream, you guys know how much I end up, at desperation situations, I end up using my Julius Peppers on the D-line with Lurker. So 2 tall is basically Julius Peppers, but a couple more inches. And, regardless of what your wife tells you, those inches do matter. 88 speed, 94 acceleration, 82 agility, and 78 change of direction. Okay, that's actually kind of a trash user. I don't know. They gave him abilities, which are user abilities, and I'll show it off on the screen right meow for the card. And I really wish they would have given him like a pass rush ability too, so that way it can be a little bit more flexible. Instant rebate for 1 AP is not a good use of your AP. Lurker 1 AP, flat zone AP. It's all right if you end up throwing him into, like, if you have like a 3-man rush and put him into a flat zone right there, but I guess it's scheme versatile, which is, if you're on like a 3-3-5 wide, I think Ed Too Tall Jones is like the perfect outside linebacker in that. You can drop him, you can rush him for that scheme. So I actually don't mind him. That is scheme dependent, what you want right there. I think a majority of people would like to probably pass rush him though, since he is, known as a pass rusher. But flexibility is flexibility, and that's why I'm such a good lover, is because I can put my toes above my head, but you'll never see it. You'll never see it. You might see this get rubbed off by friction, but I'm cosplaying as Ron Swanson a little bit. Let's talk about the new cards, though. Let's talk about that most feared surprise. We'll run that AKA pack here in a second for y'all. Let's see if they're on the block yet. They are up on mutt.gg. Don't want to keep you waiting too long for them. But, TJ did tease these cards out there for us as a little, like, teaser. So we got one. Like, last year we got, 90 overall, Mariota and, like, Mariota. And Mariota. And a beast mode. This year I do not see them out there. So maybe they're not in packs yet. Did EA advertise they're out? Let me just check. EA did just tweet. What did they tweet? They tweeted that AKA is live. Okay, so we got this tweet. AKA live now. But we did not get a tweet going over Kittle and Ingram. So another tight end, another defensive end. And, I'm sure Niners fans, they're already super happy for, like, how well their team's looking now. They're getting a little bit more spoiled. Can't they give us something to, like, the depressed fan bases? the ones whose offensive coordinator leads the worst offense in the entire league, the one who's like dropping games like flies. Like, dude, I will say over this last, what was it, 4 or 5 game stretch, I didn't expect to win any of those games. The fact that we won one against Tampa, who's now apparently trash, was surprising to me. But, you know, we got a bye, and then TJ Watt coming back. Just shut him down for the rest of the year. I do a surgery or something, shut him down for the rest of the year. Get a top 5 pick, get Will Anderson, and let's come back next year with a rotation of an absolutely insane Hightower, Watt, and Anderson pass rush. Okay, that's my hope for this year. But Tomlin's gonna win us like fucking 6 games or something, and we'll be like, oh great, like a pick around 10. So we'll get like an offensive lineman maybe. That's not exciting. I want a sexy pass rush. Stupid sexy pass rush. George Kittle! Sorry, back on that. Oh, we got drops today. If you guys want free packs, come by the Twitch channel. We got, I guess drops are on until tonight. I thought it was only this weekend, but it's the whole night. So we'll be trying to run a little bit of that. High-end run blocking on Kittle. That's kind of nice. Yeah, Kittle looks kind of good as a dead end. Not the fastest in the game. I think we get a 91 speed. Pitts out there right now, I know. But overall, like, he's Pitts with run block, but a little bit shorter too. Kittle's looking pretty nice. My .gg doesn't have any discounted abilities on him, which kind of sucks. Okay. Let's go back to the front page. But maybe we just don't know about him yet. They got to like manually code those in. We got Melvin Ingram, former Steeler, until he got beat by Highsmith and dipped out of the team because we want volunteers, not hostages. 90 block shit, 93 finesse moves. I guess, yeah, it did give something to us, depressed fans. There it is. Look at that. Look at EA coming through clutch. Bad zone, man. You don't really expect that out of a pass rusher, though, so I can't say I'm surprised. Not a good release today with Too Tall. Not a great one to give us another pass rusher on a day we got a pass rusher. Although Too Tall's more, they statted him out like a user. But the problem is left ends, you can't put him at sub linebackers. So you can't put him in like nickels at all. I've had that problem with Peppers. So you got to use him off the D-line. Or, sub him into like a 3-4. Yeah, actually 3-4 is looking good, right? 3-4 with Too Tall and Peppers on the edge with Lurker. You got like Kuechly with Lurker. Ooh, actually 3-4 defense might actually kind of clap right now in pass coverage. Sadly, I have to vote like at least 3 AP to those Lurkers, but you know what? 3-4 viable. This card's viable too. Overpowering? No. Not on the block? Also true. Let's open our AKA pack for it right now. Let's just double check again if there's a Kittle up. Hey, Kittle's up. 1.35 million. Okay, so it's on the block. So they are officially now in packs. Let's roll some of these packs. There it is. We just looked over stats. So we just had we had to vamp a little bit until EA got their stuff together. Sets for AKA. We don't have to go over those, do we? They're the same exact sets they've always been. I saw AKA quote unquote investments didn't really go up much, as is normal for kind of like mid AKA guys. These ones are at 130. They were going for 130. I guess 140. But they're about what they were. Unless you snipe some cards out, which, it's obviously, it's easy for me to like run a market money. Just like, hey, snipe cards, bruh. Just buy the cards under what they should sell for, then sell them for what they should sell for. Some people actually just don't know that, right? I make fun of that stuff, but to be fair, there are a lot of new players here. Let's talk about this roll, though. Are we going to get a full AKA? Let's see it right now. All right, a little solid 88 plus Shady McCoy would go hard. Or an 89. It's going for a lot, too. 90 Beast Mode. Okay, we got a full AKA. A 90 overall. How much is Beast Mode going for? That's hot. That's hot, dude. I think I want to do that Most Feared roll, too. Today's going to be a fun day to roll for Most Feared. I actually might go live on stream here right after this to roll for Most Feared for those 1,000,000 coin limiteds. I just need more. I think the training market is going to go up today. The training market, dude, how do we not invest in the training market? God, that was a big L, Fox. I basically did nothing Saturday night and Sunday. I just relaxed. I don't know. I guess I got lazy. But how much is that 90 overall going for? Because if he's going for training, I'm just going to quick sell him and roll him back into it. Beast Mode. You are at... you're training, aren't you? Isn't that training value? 100K for Beast Mode? Is that worth sniping? Does that feel low? 90 overalls, that's at 10 per. 99. Yeah. So that's at about training. 10 per. 100K for 90. So yeah, we're going to roll it. All right. I'll see you soon on Twitch. We got Twitch drops. Everybody gets free packs for watching Fox. Literally the best thing ever. See you over on Twitch soon.